All right, so you guys probably wondering what the heck is going on now. I ended up switching a couple wires around. Like I switched these around just in case they were like wrong or whatever, because they're the same plug on each side, these little cam sensor things. I said maybe timing is off because that code that I got, or that check engine light, had something to do with like timing. So we took off the valve cover, you know, everything. You guys should know how to do that. Timing seems to be off. Basically, it's like off a tooth. It's not really a big deal. We don't have a lot of stuff in the way. We're not like driving the car yet. This isn't our daily. So like, you know, we have times. I could have everything off the car, off the engine, like the manifold, everything off in maybe 2 hours. So then I figured, since we're doing all that, we might as well get a new chain. Someone said to get new guides and a new tensioner, so we might go ahead and do that. I think everything will be fine because the car did turn on. Everything was running pretty good. Give me like another week and then we'll have this back in here. I'm not even worried about pulling the engine or having to do all that. Honestly, I'm just worried about the paint, like just scratching the paint and stuff. It just sucks that we do have to start over, but I'd rather get everything running 100% and not lose this engine completely, you know. So when we pull this out, I probably will record it. I'm not going to do too much talking because honestly I want to move forward with this. I want to get this project done. Shouldn't be that hard because honestly we've done everything else on this car by ourselves, so there's no reason we shouldn't be able to put this in timing. Shouldn't be that hard. I mean, we've done a lot things that are a lot harder to do. Update on the build. This is where we're at. Okay, see if I can show you guys a little better. Now real quick, I just want to explain that I don't know anything about putting stuff in timing. Like, I'm just learning. Now I'm starting to get familiar with what I need to do and stuff. Down here you got these 3 notches, and then you got this white one by itself. You want to line that up with this arrow, which is like the first thing I did. And then up here you want to get this up here, this arrow with this dot on this chain link right here, this black one. And then you want to get this other dot with this other black one, and then these across from each other. If this is off, then your timing's off. So we're about a tooth off, so that means it like jump timing or whatever. But we're gonna take this cover off, this timing chain cover. I'm not really gonna show how to do it because this is my first time. I can't teach you guys something that I'm learning on the spot. As far as parts that I ordered, I just ordered a kit online. So this is the chain right here. I got the top guide, both side guides. I'm gonna do a valve lash adjustment, so I got the tool for that and all that. I might as well learn how to do that as well. And tensioner, and then we got the VTEC solenoid gasket thing. I picked up one of those, and then this right here goes on a timing chain cover. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the camera, and then you guys can just watch, because I can't really show you guys, but there's a lot of good videos on YouTube. The thing that I found most helpful is this right here. I just I have like the whole manual and everything for the whole car, and this right here showed me the best how to do everything. So let's go ahead and get to it. I got it back on timing. I really think the tensioner was the issue, but it had already jumped timing, so you know, we went ahead and replaced everything there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 lined up, and then these across from each other, so we're all good there. It's officially back on timing. As far as like the chain and stuff, I don't think the chain stretched or anything. I compared them earlier before installing, and we're all good there. Got this cleaned up really good. I cleaned up both sides, and I just got to clean this one now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll put this all back together. Cover's back on. Everything is still on point. So we got these across, these at the top, and then over here, it's pretty damn close. This moves around a little bit, so it has some play on this. So everything's on timing now, and I'm happy with it. All right, so there it is. It's in. I forgot to press record when we were actually putting the engine back in, but you guys have seen me do that plenty of times already, so we don't really have to even show that anyways. Now we're at the point that we can put everything back in here, and hopefully, and I'm pretty confident in myself that I did a pretty good job. But yeah, that's in. It wasn't really that hard to do, honestly, so I'm kind of happy we kind of learned how to do that, and now we know how to do the valve lash adjustment as well, so that was pretty nice. I put on this valve cover for now. We do have the other one in that box right there. In case you guys were wondering, I saw someone on like YouTube label their 2 feeler gauges. So those are the 2 I use, intake and exhaust. I don't know. I just kind of picked one that was kind of in the middle. Some of them were really tight, so I loosened them a little bit, and then some of them were loose. If I really had to like adjust any, it was probably only like 3 or 4. So not bad. Today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, put everything back on the car. I think the only thing that's a pain in the ass to put on would be the header. Other than that, everything else is super easy. Transmission fluid is all there. I think this is like the freshest oil change I ever made in my life. I think this is like the brand new one, and we already drained it out, so I have to pick up some oil. I don't know, maybe we'll do that on Sunday or something. I did pick up some coolant and some brake fluid, so we should be good there. I'm not gonna be messing around with the brakes yet. I think the brakes and stuff will be like towards the end when we're like all set with the engine. I'll just use the e-brake for now just to stop and get this car moving around. And my apologies for this taking this long, but it is just me. But yeah, if you guys like this content, if you're new here, if you guys are already subscribed, I appreciate it. Everyone who's dropping comments on the video, I appreciate it. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video, all right?
Thank you.